What is niche? If you're new to fragrances, you probably asked yourself this. And it's a company that makes only fragrances. But don't take that verbatim, because the proper definition is a company that you would only know of because of fragrances. Level with me here for a second. If I asked you what MFK was, and you didn't know anything about fragrances, you would probably guess Michael Kors. Most of you probably still think it's Michael Kors, but it's Maison Francis Kurkdjian. Now, the reason why you would guess that is because they've never created anything outside of fragrances. So unless you were into fragrances, you would never know what that name or brand is. And that's the important part, because branding and marketing plays a huge part in your fragrances. You're literally buying brands and names with smelly water inside. Now, you might be saying, well, this sounds like that earlier definition. Take that definition and apply it to things like Creed. Most of your fragrance houses make lotions, balms, shaving creams. And that's fine, because still fragrance oil. But Creed makes travel bags. Does that make them not niche anymore? If I bought Creed fragrance as well as lotion, shaving cream, would it make sense that I would want a Creed travel bag for my Creed toiletries? Yeah.
It's where I keep all my things. I get a lot of compliments on this. Plus, it's not a man purse, it's called a satchel.
And at the end of the day, no one is lining up for a Creed travel bag only to find out later, oh my God, they make fragrances. And that's what I mean. It's something you would only know if you were into fragrances. Now you might say, okay, well, once they start out as niche, they're always niche. False. Niche is not exclusive to fragrances. Niche is actually in anything consumer related, hence marketing. For example, niche clothing brands started out that way, and then they want to establish their name so that people can buy their product by simply looking at the name. You can walk into any sunglass hut, for example, and you'll see a Dior glass, and you'll probably buy that over the Byredo one. Why? Because Byredo, even though it creates sunglasses, luxury sunglasses, it's not an established name outside of fragrances. You wouldn't know it unless you were in fragrances. And people are not going to wear a brand name if they don't know what it is. So like I said, marketing. Now, if Byredo expanded enough where it would be popular and be like that, then yes. This is where I say our niche definition needs to change, much like the watch enthusiast definition. Rolex. By our definition, that would be niche. It's a company that only makes watches. But you don't need to be a watch enthusiast to know what Rolex is. Why? Because it's a luxury product. And honestly, most of the niches promoted online are luxury niches. You could walk in there and see this niche version of YSL. That's what some kid told me. And you could walk 5 feet over and you would see Creed and Baccarat Rouge at Holt Renfrew. Anyways, that is the proper definition of niche, because all of the jargon you use in fragrances are from marketing terms. And I don't see why people find that hard to believe, considering that marketing dictates why this is called the blue shower gel fragrance. It's marketed to men, it's relatable, hence blue shower gel. Marketing dictates whether or not this is masculine, feminine, winter, summer, so on and so forth. So is it such a stretch to realize that marketing dictates what words you're using? Anyways, if you like fragrances, you're into fragrances, and you want to know more about your fragrances and you're not following me yet, as always, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Remember to be based.